Dennis Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside. Boy, we got a dandy coming up today, David.
We do indeed. We got the rock and roll RPMs coming in here. Mike Davis and Tommy Lane. Jeff Jarrett and Bill Dundee will be it. They will be going against the team of Gorgeous Gary Young and Cactus Jack. What a match we got there, yes. Huh? Brickhouse Brown here a little bit later on. And we will have a six-man tag team match. On one side of the ring, you will see Ray Odyssey, Billy Travis, and Sean Baxter. Looks like a good day today.
Son of a gun, I'll guarantee it is. We got so much of it, we better get to it right now. Back in just a moment. This past week, Tommy Rich and Jerry the King Lawler had quite a battle with an unusual ending on it. We have some of the highlights of it. We'd like to share them with you. But he is still on his feet. Rich pulled the strap down.
I don't know if that was a good thing to do or not. I really don't. Lawler, look, that was like somebody gave him a shot of adrenaline. There's that right hand of Lawler. Drills him with another. Tommy Rich is now staggering. Bam! A third one. Tommy, he's springing off the rope. Lawler using him like a punching bag. Tommy collapses in the ring. Up comes Tommy Rich again. Said, no. Hold on, Lawler now. No more, please. Lawler wraps him with another right. He is spinning Tommy Rich with one right after the other. There's a left. Tommy Rich backing up. He hits him with another right. Rich drops to the corner. Lawler's got his, he's going to try to post him, but here comes Jerry Calhoun and trying to stop it. Lawler was going to try to post him. There goes Lawler. Lawler grabbed Calhoun, gets rid of Calhoun. Now he's going to try to post him again. Lawler saying, you want me to do it? And of course they're right behind him. He does it. He accomplishes it.
Pops Tommy Rich into the post. And the referee says ring the bell. It's going to be a disqualification on Jerry Lawler in 23 minutes, 59 seconds. And the winner will be Tommy Rich, but the belt will stay with Jerry Lawler. 23:59.
Jerry Calhoun having some words. Jerry Lawler would keep the belt. Lawler was disqualified, but Lawler would keep the belt. With another right. He's going to try to post him again. Tommy Rich struggling, kicking, doing everything he can to prevent it. He's got in position. He posts Rich again. He gives it to him again. Rich in pain like you cannot describe the pain on Tommy Rich's face. Intelligible in the ring, just hollering Lawler's name. Okay, we're going to be back into the action in just a moment. Hey, folks, Owensboro, Kentucky, coming up Wednesday night. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. We've got Wildfire Tommy Rich going against Jerry the King Lawler in the main event. We'll have more on that in just a moment. Additionally, a return of Jeff Jarrett and Bill Superstar Dundee against Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden.
there will be an interesting CWA heavyweight title match where you're going to have Big Phil Hickerson going against the former stable member Brickhouse Brown for that CWA title. Southern Tag title will be on the card. All of this in Owensboro at the Sports Center coming up Wednesday night. I'm telling you, that final match with Lawler having great memories about Wildfire Tommy Rich. What a battle that's going to be. Rich had some comments.
I guess you seen that film out there, didn't you, Owensboro? Well, let me tell you something. Tommy Wildfire Rich is back, but I'm a little crazier, a little meaner, a little hungrier. You seen a film where Jerry Lawler tried to do what Austin Idol and myself did to him. Not only did we mess his wrestling career up for 4 weeks, but he couldn't talk to his old lady either. Jerry Lawler! Owensboro, you wouldn't put the title on the line. I went to Mid-South. Last time I wrestled you, you got DQ'd to save your tail. Well, they said, all we can do for you is give you a grudge match. I said, well, where can we do that? They said, Owensboro, Kentucky. You know what I said? I said, because that's what I think about it. The only reason I'm coming to Owensboro is for one reason. It would be two, but Lawler wouldn't put the title on the line. Jerry Lawler, you didn't get the job done in Memphis. I'm coming to Owensboro to do to you what you tried to do to me.
Wednesday night, Owensboro at the Sports Center. You're going to be seeing the entire card, but that final match, Jerry Lawler, Tommy Wildfire Rich. Be there. Video on the big 265-pound world-class world heavyweight champion, Kerry Von Erich. Coming out right now, the Tennessee Stud and the entire Stud stable. And they're growing in numbers, it looks like.
Want to get a little shot of the pretty over here, too. You know, ain't everybody in the stable looks that good, baby, as the lady standing over here. I got some guys here I'm very proud of, and I'm going to be introducing them again. Right here, I'm talking about the newest additions to the stable right here, the RPMs, the guys with the belt streamed across their shoulders right there. Cactus Jack Come right in here, baby. This is a tough guy that's going to be taking care of business. Of course, you know gorgeous Gary Young and my lady right here. Bruno's always at my side at ringside. And, you know, that's something that you need now more than ever before. Because when you got a guy like that stinking good-for-nothing Dundee and that bunkhouse, ex-brickhouse Brown hanging around the backgrounds, baby, you need some guys on your outside. And right here, I got the prettiest thing in town. And on the other side over here, downtown Bruno, that does nothing but take care of business. Now, Dundee, let's get down to the story here. Let's find out whether your punk kid is as tough as he says he is. If he's going to come out there and stand in the corner with some bad people like myself and Jimmy Golden, who's not here to speak for himself, and Phil Hickerson and the rest of the stable, then that punk better do some fast growing up, because I'm going to guarantee you if he don't, he's going to wind up in the hospital, and I'm talking about real quick. Now I want to talk about Bill Dundee for just a second. I split his head to the bone, baby.
Yeah, you did.
Right there for everybody to see. And what did he do? He came back to retaliate. He came back to retaliate, but he brought a chair along because he's a midget and he ain't a big enough man to do it on his own. Now let me tell you something, midget. Let me tell you what you did. You put some stitches in my cousin's head, Jimmy Golden. You hurt him, and you hurt him bad, son. And that's something you're going to have to pay for. And I'm going to promise you, you got dues to pay. Maybe that punk will have to pay him. Or maybe, again, Jeff Jarrett will have to pay him. But I'm going to promise you something. Whether it's bunkhouse going down at the hands of Phil Hickerson, the CWA champion, or whether it's Jeff Jarrett going down at my hands because he ain't got no partner to protect him in his corner, or whether it's you, Dundee, and that punk son of yours, we're going to get you one way or the other. I guarantee you that. Let's get it done.
Well, there's the message from the stud stable as the RPMs head to the ring, Dave.
They're ready for a tag team match. One fall, 15-minute time limit, and their opponents have stepped up there right now. Introducing out of Kentucky. Well, first at a total weight of 437 pounds. That's Tommy King out of Kentucky, and out of Halls, Tennessee, Rodney Napper. Going against him from Atlanta, Georgia. Total weight 454 pounds. The rock and roll RPMs. Mike Davis, Tommy Lane, Jerry Calhoun, the referee, and starting out, it's going to be Mike Davis against Rodney Napper.
Yeah, I notice that Sylvia is standing at ringside with that kendo stick in her hand. I don't like that.
I don't either, because you've also got Bruno. Bruno's wandering around the ring apron. You can see him barely there through the left of the picture. Oh, here he comes.
Whip on Napper into the rope, and a clothesline takes him off his feet.
You know, I'm a little bit worried about the RPMs in the ring with this inferior talent like this. You know, we don't want to get any kind of rusty. You know what I'm talking about? These guys are bums. Where's all your challengers? Where's Bill Dundee? Where's Jeff Jarrett? Where's the world heavyweight champion Jerry Lawler, huh? Where's Billy Travis? Where's Scott Steiner, Sean Baxter, Ray Odyssey? These are your guys that are rated in the top 10 of the CWA. Lawler's rated #1 in the entire world. Jeff Jarrett and Dundee ain't far behind, 2 and 3. I don't know which is which. And you know what? They're not out here. We got two punks, two idiots, who don't know a wrist lock from a wristwatch, and they're in the ring trying to take on the tag team champions of the CWA. Look at this punk here. Ha! Look at that. Guy can't even stand up straight. He trips and falls. Is he drunk or something? That's it. He's probably been drinking that Crown Royal.
Slipped off the turnbuckle, and Rodney Napper is down. Looks like he hurt his knee as going after him. Tommy Lane tags Mike Davis. Davis pulls Napper up off the floor, makes the tag on Tommy King.
Yeah, he helped him make the tag. Tommy King coming in. Davis makes the tag on his partner, Tommy Lane. They set it up. And Tommy Lane, just powers King down to the mat. He's got the cover. Counts 1, 2, and
that's it.
Mama says it bees that way sometimes. Oh, yeah, I love it.
Well, it bees that way today. What kind of time do we have?
only a minute 45 on it as Rock and Roll RPMs get the win.
Southern Tag Champs entirely too much for the team of King and Napper. Napper hurt his knee when that foot slipped off the turnbuckle, and he was virtually useless after that in terms of helping out his partner in it. Big win. RPMs do it easy. We've got more. Be back in a moment. Okay, we got got more action coming up for you. I do want to take time out for a couple of towns that are coming in the near future. Thursday, September the 8th, you folks at Paoli, Indiana, get ready. By golly, I'll tell you, a great card coming in there in the newly air-conditioned Paoli High School. Thursday, September the 15th, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, at the Convention Center at the Western Kentucky State Fairgrounds. On both of those, you're going to be able to save a buck on advance tickets. Now, that takes care of the towns around. How about Owensboro? What a card. Cactus Jack Foley will be going against Sean Baxter in the opener. A Southern Tag Team title match when the Rock and Roll RPMs will be facing Billy Travis and Ray Odyssey. CWA heavyweight title match. Brickhouse Brown wanting Hickerson and the title. And then Jeff Jarrett, superstar Bill Dundee against Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden. And the payoff, Wildfire Tommy Rich against Jerry the King Lawler. Got some dynamite stuff that's always been down the line in the CWA, and it doesn't stop. September marks a continuation of it. In September, coming the Renegade Mayhem.
Renegades Mayhem in Memphis.
Monday night, September 19th, the biggest wrestling event ever comes to the Mid-South Coliseum.
Renegades Mayhem in Memphis.
Over 50 superstars from all over the world, including the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jerry the King Lawler, defending his belt. The AWA, CWA, NWA, and more, all represented. The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. Robert Gibson of the Rock and Roll Express. Superstar Bill Dundee. Jeff Jarrett. Greg Gagne. Sergeant Slaughter. Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Robert Fuller and the Stud Stable. Wahoo McDaniel. Colonel De Beers. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Bill Hickerson. The Guerrero Brothers, Chavo and Mondo. Brickhouse Brown. Gorgeous Gary Young. Soul Dad Ustinov. Hijo Khan. Bad Company, Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond. The Rock and Roll RPMs. Scott Steiner, Sean Baxter, the Top Guns, Cactus Jack, and two of the nation's best lady grapplers, Wendy Richter and Medusa Michelli. Over 50 superstars from all over the world, including AWA World Heavyweight Champion Jerry the King Lawler. Monday, September 19th at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Renegades Mayhem in Memphis.
Okay, that's some of the big news coming up for you, and by golly, some more of it right now. Pretty popular team, and I guess that's putting mildly, with Jeff Jarrett and the superstar Bill Dundee coming in. And by golly, I'll tell you one thing, we are going to see these guys in the ring in action. Jeff.
Hello, man.
How you doing, partner? It looks like you lost something on the way. Oh, yeah, I see that little one down there. Okay, Billy. We got to get you guys in the ring here, bud. How you doing?
I was talking to the lady. She said she's going to win that car over at Cumberland Pike.
Okay.
Lance, we got a big match coming up this week.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Boy, last week we fought not only in the ring, outside the ring, up in the stands, everywhere. And it's going to be no different this week, Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden. And I want to tell you something, Fuller. You know, you walk around here with that boot and you got a big limp and you say your legs hurt. Well, it may be, but you don't need to wear that boot. And that boot, I can hear it when you walk. It jingles. It's a loaded boot. And me and Bill are going to do everything in our power to take that boot off and slap it upside your head.
I'd like to see you fix it where he can't even get that boot on.
Well, right down in the back of your mind, Robert Fuller, you got to have this gut feeling you out here calling me a midget. Well, let me tell you something, brother. The midget is the reason you're wearing that boot, because you say your leg's hurting. Well, we got the figure four on you one time, and we going to do it again, brother, because that figure four was made for legs like you, is long and skinny, and the little short, thick ones is going to go around it, and we going to break it, brother, because Robert Fuller, I don't like you, and I don't like anybody calling me a midget. You know why? Because it just makes a fool of you. You walk around any place and ask the story of David and Goliath, and we all know who won that. And it was David, brother.
So I'm just going to go back to the good book and read it, brother. So when we walk to that aisle and we walk down, that's going to be in the back of my mind. For all the little folks out there, I'm taking you at 6 foot nothing.
Yeah, I believe he's hot and ready to do it too. That's for a living fact in there. We've got action coming up here in the ring as we're going to be seeing Jeff and Billy in there. Billy?
That's right. Wasn't there somebody else supposed to come out here and talk to you, Mr. Russell?
Yeah, I thought you were going to bring him out
Well,
here.
I was going to leave that to you. This is your assurance, and I didn't want to do it. But talking about it, here he comes, man.
Okay. He's talking about his son, Jamie Dundee. Jamie, come on in here, because I got to tell you, partner, we are so tickled. This young man right here made us as proud as anybody has in a long, long time. He made his first appearance in the ring against Downtown Bruno, and the crowd was with you, buddy, and you really lived up to everything everybody else, Jamie.
Thank you there, Mr. Russell. I'm real nervous right now. This is my first time on television.
Hey, it's not going to
real
fight.
Nervous, but more nervous I was in my match. But I just want to thank all the fans that were there for the support that they give me.
They were really behind you, partner.
And the fans, I don't think I could have done it without the fans, because their support is really what kept me going. And I know I can't whoop Robert Fuller or Jimmy Golden or anybody in the stable, but I can tell you this much. I think I can whoop Downtown Bruno, and I'm going to keep him away, and Sylvia, I'm going to keep her away too. So every time they look like they're fixing to get into the ring, so am I, because I'm going to protect my dad.
You're going to be out in the corner with him. I know.
A little hard, brother.
You got to be proud, buddy.
You got that right. So, like we said, we just want to thank all the people for supporting him. And who taught him what I'm going to say, brother?
I loved it, Jamie. Okay, let's go to the ring right now. We'll get some action going.
Jeff and Bill headed for the ring right now. They got quite a match coming up here today. They are going to get...
He says, what, anytime he's going to get in the ring, I don't want no punk making a fool out of me, Dundee. That goes for you, too. You keep that punk kid away from me. I'll knock him out.
Bruno got the first express going west, I can see.
I'll knock him out. Anytime, day or night, twice on Sunday. Ain't no punk gonna make a fool out of me. I am professional wrestling. I am the superstar. I am Downtown Bruno. And you know, Lance, when I beat up that punk, he got zits all over his face. You see that little pre-pubic little punk is what he is. Zits on his face. I'll knock him out.
Let's get the introductions, Davey, while the bell sounds.
All right, we got gorgeous Gary Young and Cactus Jack. Young out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Cactus Jack out of Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Going against, in the ring right now, Jeff Jarrett and his partner, Bill Superstar Dundee. You got Sylvia over in the corner of Gary Young and Cactus Jack.
Bruno helping you.
And you got Bruno running around out here, too.
Let me tell you some more about this punk. The kid gets lucky is what he does. He don't belong in the ring with me. I am a true professional. I am Downtown Bruno. And the punk's got to realize one thing. You can go north, you can go south, you can go east or west. But if you're not downtown, oh yeah, you ain't no place. And Dundee's got a punk kid. Dundee's a punk himself. Right now he's got a punk for a tag team partner. You're a punk. Everybody in Tennessee's a punk. Everybody everywhere is a punk. Unless you're in the Dutch stable or unless you're Downtown Bruno. You know that? I've got a lot of friends watching my back. And the next time that punk kid tries to cause me any kind of problems at all, Lance Russell, well, I might have Boss Winter standing in the hallway. I might have Sylvia standing there with her stick. I might have Cactus Jack. Wait a minute. I'm not through yet. Just a minor setback. He's pulling his hair. He's a cheater just like his punk. Well, Lance, nobody makes a fool out of Downtown Bruno and gets away with it. Burn me once. Shame on you. Burn me twice, brother. Shame on me. Well, ain't nobody gonna burn me twice. They're always talking about fighting fire with fire. You gotta realize something. If you got any intelligence at all, you fight fire with water, Lance Chester. It ain't nothing but a thing. I am gonna hurt that punk kid and take him to school. I'm gonna show him everything I learned on 42K Boulevard. And when he's laying there bloody with all them zits all over his face, when I punch him in his ugly-looking mouth, he's gonna realize, like I always say, maybe his mama didn't tell him, but she should have, that it bees that way sometimes, Lance. I'm not right or wrong, buddy. And let me go to the ring and quit irritating me.
Well, of course, I could say Bruno said no punk kid's going to make a fool out of me, and I could say you're right, Bruno, because somebody beat him to that a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
Cactus Jack with the chops on Jeff Jarrett. He blocks, goes to the midsection, and now whips him, but it's reversed. And that shows you how quick Jeff was. Jack was right behind him, but Jeff got out of there.
Jeff got out of the way. Cactus Jack went hard into the ropes, and his own momentum carried him right over there. Jeff Jarrett's got him down. Got a count of 1.
Over the top rope.
He did not throw him over the top rope.
I don't understand it.
His own momentum took him over.
Hey, don't you ever stop running your mouth. The man threw him.
Just the question I was going to ask him.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Comedian here. What is it?
Double elbow.
Bill Dundee in there with a boot, slides it off the side of the face of Cactus Jack.
Hey, you leave her alone. Lance, when Dundee goes to the movies, does he get in for half price? Because he's only half a man. He only takes up half a seat. Look at the little son of a gun. Looks like he's been falling off the buildings all year and landed on his feet. Look at him, little Australian. He's probably got them lips in his boots. He's shorter than that. He's about 4'1". His head weighs about 250 pounds. Look at the little cheek he's got hitting man in the
I wouldn't make any comments about anybody's boot with what your boss is wearing around. I'm talking about Robert Fuller. Gary Young gets in and throws Dundee off as he was working on a 3 count with Cactus Jack.
Jack hanging onto the ropes to prevent being pulled out to the middle of the ring. Dundee went in there with a boot, flipped him out. Over to the corner, the tag on Jeff Jarrett. Dundee steps out. Jeff says, how about that right hand? Crowd says, do it. He does. Gary Young reaching for the tag. Cactus Jack tags him, and here he comes. The gorgeous Gary Young out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Jeff got the side headlock on him. Young still moving around, trying to keep him from setting up very good. Into Cactus Jack. Jeff came off the ropes and across the way. Cactus Jack brought that knee up. Strategy, Bruno says.
Sure strategy.
Yeah.
Gary Young pounding away hard on Jeff Jarrett right now. Jeff pushed back in, flipped across the ring, backdrop, no! Boy, he tossed him well up into the air as the momentum carried Jeff back in. I thought he might take him over with a backdrop instead. He just grabbed him at the waist, threw him straight up in the air. Jeff makes the tag.
There's Bill Dundee. Fist flying. He goes after Cactus Jack, who jumped in there. Dundee after Jack in the corner. Jeff Jarrett. He goes after Cactus Jack now. Dundee is now working on Gary Young. All 4 of them battling. Sylvia trips up Jeff Jarrett. Look out. Jeff comes out of the ring. He's after Sylvia. Bruno has got his track shoes on, too. Cactus Jack intercepted Jeff over there out of the ring. Dundee's got... He had Gary Young down. Bruno jumps in there, and that's a disqualification. Referee's calling for the bell. Here's Jamie Dundee. Jamie grabs Bruno, and he is really working on him. Robert Fuller is in the ring. He nails Dundee from behind. Now he's loading up that boot. Look at him. Over in the corner. Fuller up on the rope. Dundee comes over. Jamie Dundee came over to help Bill, and Robert Fuller came off those ropes. Look out. Fuller came off the ropes and landed right on top of Jamie with that boot. Stud Stable finally on their way out of here.
He got up on the ropes, did Robert Fuller, and Jamie Dundee saw that he was getting ready to jump right down on his dad, and he jumped over there on top of Bill to protect him, and Fuller came right down on him, and I mean crushed him with that boot right in the back. They're trying to help Jamie up and get him out of here, but Fuller's the one that did it. We had a disqualification on the team of Cactus Jack and gorgeous Gary Young.
Yeah, the team of Jeff Jarrett and Bill Dundee are going to win it. The time on it was 5 minutes, 28 seconds.
We got Jamie out of there. We'll take time out and be back in a moment. Okay, we're going to be back in the ring. We've got a 6-man tag match that'll be coming up here before the program is over with, and that'll be an interesting one to see. we still got plenty of other things for you right now. We're going to see if we can get Brickhouse Brown out here. We got to hurry along because we do have a lot to go with. Is Brick available? Yeah, here he comes. Okay, Brickhouse Brown, who has certainly had some trials and tribulations over the last couple of weeks, and here he is. Brick?
What's happening, lads?
Well, it's still going on.
Yeah, it ain't stopped yet, and I don't see a finish to it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got a mission, and that's to take the whole stud stable out. You see, because I know the program, you understand? I know what goes on in the operation. Robert Fuller, you got to come up with some new plans, boy, because, see, I got it all up here. I know what you're about. I showed you a few things yourself, sucker. Now, let me tell you something right now. I got Phil Hickerson coming up. You know what that means?
CWA heavyweight champion?
That's right. A title I'm well affiliated with. Ain't that right, Lance Russell?
Yep.
Let me tell you something, Phil Hickerson. It's better for people to think you're a fat, sloppy fool than to come out here and open your mouth and have people remove all doubt. Let me tell you something right now. I can't say what I want to say on this TV, but I'm going to be able to do what I want to do, and that's take it to you and whoop you and take that title back that Robert Fuller promised me back in 30 days. Well, I'll go out and get it myself, because I'm going to tell you something. Nothing has ever been given to me, you understand? You ain't the toughest competition I've had to face. The toughest competition I've had to face is when my mama used to send me down to the Bargain Bottom to the grocery store, and I had to try to make it home with whatever she sent me. That's the toughest competition I've ever had to face. You understand, Lance Russell?
I hear what you're saying, Brick.
So, Phil Hickerson, you ain't nothing but an obstacle that need to be moved. And you're going to be moved, and I'm going to take you out. Because if you people want to see arm drags, drop toe holds, and three-quarter Nelsons, I ain't the person you want to see. You understand? But if you want to see some serious, hard-down booty kicking, then you come check out Brickhouse. Because I know how to do it better when I'm sick than most people do when they well. And I like it nasty, and I love it when it's rough. And I can't remember the last time I got enough.
Should be a whale of a match in there, Brick. Good luck to you. We're going to see you in the ring in a minute. Right now, we're going to see a little musical action with Brickhouse. Okay, to the ring now. We got our next action coming up, David.
In the ring already, the Assassin out of parts unknown, and Brickhouse Brown out of Miami, Florida, has just stepped up there. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, and we're set to go with one fall, 15-minute time limit match. The Assassin. Oh, took a knee to the midsection there by Brickhouse. Brickhouse Brown.
Well, he's got a big point to prove, and I think he's proven it against, whether it's a stud stable member or what, he's proven it against anybody he is in there with.
Yeah, I think so. Once the adrenaline is flowing, I think that's what's going on right now, that he is going against the Assassin as though the Assassin were a member of the stud stable. Big slam by Brickhouse. He backs to the corner, up on the middle rope, springs off, and the upper arm catches the Assassin right across the chest. Assassin struggling back up on his knees. Brickhouse with a word or two for the crowd assembled here. Ooh, big right hand. He had it doubled up, no doubt about it. He nailed the Assassin.
Assassin goes with a foot to the midsection. jabs away at Brick, and now whip, but it's reversed on him. Into the corner he goes. Brickhouse drops in there with that knee to the midsection, and the assassin now caught. The leg grapevine, a little side suplex, and bang, down he goes. As Brickhouse Brown has been the dominant force in this match. We've got a 6-man tag match coming up a little later, Dave.
We certainly do. We'll be looking at Sean Baxter, Billy Travis, and Ray Odyssey in that one. That should be a fine, fine expiration of time match. Brickhouse Brown controlling this one. We're a minute 40 seconds in, and it's been all Brickhouse. There's a forearm. The assassin staggered, now picked up in the air. Side suplex by Brickhouse Brown. He is up on the middle rope again. This time he springs off even with more power than last time. I think this is it. Count is 2, 3. Yes, sir, he got him. Not much doubt that he had the assassin pinned that time as he came off those ropes. 2 minutes, 2 seconds, the time, the victory for Brickhouse Brown.
Back in a moment. Owensboro, the action spot coming up Wednesday. Boy, I'll tell you, at the Sports Center is going to be a dynamite one. A great card. It'll have Southern Tag title, a CWA title, a great return match with Jarrett and Dundee against Fuller and Golden, and a return match with Jerry Lawler against Tommy Rich.
Well, that's right, Lance. You know, when you mention the name Tommy Rich, I don't think that if you took out wrestling history books or whatever and went through from probably 50 years back, that you could come up with a wrestler that has been, in my opinion, more disappointing, not only to himself but to the fans, than Tommy Rich. Now here's a guy, and you know, Lance, and I know, and most importantly Tommy Rich knows, had probably one of the brightest futures in front of him in any professional wrestler ever. He beat Harley Race and won the NWA World Championship when he was a very, very young man in the sport. But this problem was he only held it for 1 week, and that may have done something to the boy's brain, because if you ask me, Tommy Rich has not been right since. After that 1 week reign as a world champion, he went straight downhill, and right now, if you ask me, he has hit rock bottom. In Owensboro last week, he stooped to every underhanded tactic that has been known in professional wrestling to try to win this AWA World Championship. He told all the Owensboro people that he was going to walk out of there with the world title around his belt, and he didn't do it, Lance. And what I think that did, it just serves to push Tommy Rich a little further over the edge. It just makes his attitude a little more reprehensible. Well, let me tell you something, Tommy Rich. I don't really care that much about your personal problems. What I'm going to do, though, this week in Owensboro, I'm going to take it upon myself to give you a little attitude adjustment. I'm going to try to straighten you out, young man. And I don't care what I have to do in the process. If I have to rearrange your face where your own mother won't recognize you, that's what I'm going to do. But the main thing I'm going to do is remain the world heavyweight champion.
Okay, we got big action coming up here in a 6-man tag match that we've been talking about throughout the program. You'll be seeing Sean Baxter, Billy Travis, and Ray Odyssey. Here comes Bill Dundee and Jeff Jarrett's out. I haven't had a chance to get back and find out how's Jamie doing back there, Bill.
He's doing all right, Lance. As you can tell, I'd be concerned just like any dad would that loved his kid. And let me tell you something, Fuller. This kind of started off as a joke with me and Jamie, because we was up at my wrestling school one day, and we were just rolling around. He said, Downtown ain't going to fight you, Dad. I said, well, I know that. But he said, let me fight him. I said, man, you don't want to. And it started off like that. Well, what you did, brother, you took it a little bit too far. Because you saw, he did what any kid that loved his family. You was going to jump on me, and he tried to protect me.
Yep.
And you could have stopped it, big boy. You could have stopped it. But not you. You had to be how big and bad you are, out here calling everybody midgets, everybody this. We ain't scared of you, brother. Jeff Jarrett ain't scared of you. Bill Dundee ain't scared of you. And I don't believe Jamie's scared of you. And you could have stopped jumping off on him. You wanted to hurt him, brother, because you want to hurt somebody. Well, pick on me. It's me it's mad at you, not him. It's me, Fuller. It's me. That little kid's got more guts in his finger than you got in your own stinking body. Well, just let me tell you this, Fuller. I told you once, the first time you touched him, I was taking you out. Now you've done it, so you better be looking for me every time you turn around. When you go home at night, you better check your garage. You better check under your bed, because I'm going to be looking for you, brother. That was my kid you jumped on, and you meant to do it, and I'm taking you out.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Mr. Fuller, you better listen to him. I've known Dundee a long time, and partner, he has got just that kind of an attitude about it. And Robert Fuller has not seen the end of Bill Dundee. Here they come. Look at this team.
Look at the team here. Billy Travis in the ring. Sean Baxter, Ray Odyssey. Boss Winters coming out leading. Ruff and Ready and the Blue Knight. 6-man tag team match. It'll go to the expiration of time. Jerry Calhoun is the referee. And count on it, we'll have a ring full before all said and done. We always do in a 6-man tag team match. The action, just somehow, when you got 6 of them there, it's hard to watch everybody at once.
You notice the weight Ruff and Ready has put on over the last year and a half?
They have put on a considerable amount of weight. They're now up, the total weight of this tag team is about 668 pounds. The total on the other side, about 657. The referee is talking to Boss Winter. I think he wants him back in the corner over here instead of wandering around talking to the fans. Billy Travis grabbed by the hair by Ruff. Ruff runs into Ready, who's outside. Billy Travis took a shot at the Blue Knight, who was standing over in the corner while he was over there.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, this is Ready. Good move by Ready as he got the drop kick on Billy Travis. Tag made. I beg your pardon, that was Ruff still in there. This is Ready coming in. Ready was picking himself up off the floor back here after his partner inadvertently knocked him down. Billy Travis, nice move to break out of a possible cover. Ready hanging back in the corner. Travis, right hand. He got him with an uppercut. Ray Odyssey out of Sept City, USA. I'm not exactly sure where that is, but that's where he says he's from anyway. He's in here.
The sun always shines and the waves are great.
I think that's right. Probably not in Idaho, right?
I think it's a safe bet. Tag, Sean Baxter. There's a guy that's a total, he will fool you. He doesn't look like a wrestler any way about it, but man, has he got the guts. He absolutely never quits.
He's out of Pensacola, Florida, and he has looked mighty, mighty good in the couple of months that we've seen him. Back to the corner. He makes the tag on the veteran of this team, Billy Travis. Yeah. Billy's not that old.
That's right.
There's a cover. Count of 1 is all he got. Boss Winter yelling something at the referee from outside. Billy Travis round behind him with a face lock. Referee there to check. Everything's all right. The hold is up across the chin, not down on the throat. Ready doesn't seem to be in any... he doesn't seem to want to give it up at that point. It was not really a submission hold. Billy Travis sends him into the ropes. Upper arm as he came off of there. Billy with the body slam. Back to the corner. Springs out of there. Drops with a lower part of the leg. Count is 1. Nope, only a 1 count. Thought he might have him there, but he was only able to hold him down for a count of 1. Billy making the tag. He's coming in. Ray Odyssey back in.
Ready's been in there for a while, taking the brunt of the 3 men on the other team. I don't think the Blue Knight has been in there yet.
Not officially, has not. Ruff started the match. Ready came in, and the Blue Knight has been in the action only when Billy Travis nailed him while he was standing out on the apron. Sean Baxter takes the arm up behind the back in a hammer position and drops down with the lower leg. Had a little intense pressure there.
Boss Winters has been very vocal about it, but so far, he's the eternal optimist, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Every time he comes in, they're ready today. They are ready. This is when they make their move.
Yeah, I remember one day Boss Winter came in and said, well, we got it. We're ready. We're going to win it. They lost in about 22 seconds, and he walks out and says, well, back to the drawing board. Says, hey, we'll come back again. In a way, you got to admire the attitude. Don't admire the tactics sometimes, but... he's got the winning spirit.
There's the tag on the Blue Knight, and here he comes in against Billy Travis.
He has the most weight of any of the team over on his side of the ring. Down to the mat he goes. Billy Travis hanging onto that left arm. We're coming up on 4.5 minutes gone in this match. Right now, 4.5 minutes into it. It's been a good one so far. Sean Baxter. Wow, big right hand, and the Blue Knight meets the mat.
And now the Blue Knight wishes he were back outside the ring.
Wishes he hadn't been in here officially yet. You're right.
Billy Travis takes the tag. Double whip, double elbow, and the Blue Knight down on his back on the mat. Travis picks it up. As carries him. No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to the corner.
Yeah, I thought he was going to throw him into the turnbuckles there, but he didn't do it. Instead, he springs off. Look at that spring. He covers 1, 2. He got it. Yes, sir. Boss Winter got there trying to flip him off the cover, but he could not do it. He got there too late. There, the hands raised for the first fall. Sean Baxter, Billy Travis, and Ray Odyssey. Look out,
that's
coming up.
That's the first fall. We've got to take a break now. Hey, now, Robert, we've got to take a break now.
Look, you had time enough for Dundee to come out here, and that punk, give me that mic. I'm talking about that punk, Jared. You had plenty of time for them to come out here and make their statements. Now I'm going to make my statement. You know, it's a very unfortunate thing when a young man, about 13 years old, comes out here with his father, medals himself in wrestling. Now I'm going to say that kid's got a little bit of guts. Because when he sees a stud standing on that rope and decides he's going to live in a man's world and wants to make that big jump, baby, and take it, he took it. And that's one thing, baby, I'll say for him. He's got a little bit of guts. Probably more guts than that old man has got. I heard his old man out here shooting off his mouth, baby. When it comes to fighting, I'm the best. Comes to shooting off my mouth, I'm the best too, baby. I'm the best going, Dundee. And don't you forget it. And let me tell you something, son. Just as sure as you bring that punk out there, as sure as you show me that punk's face again, I'm going to finish the job on him. It's a sad thing that it happened in the first place, but now you learn from it, son, or you bring him back and you look for the exact same thing that happened to him.
Bill Dundee comes roaring out right in behind is Gary Young and Cactus Jack. Jeff Jarrett out, and we've got a brawl underway. And Dundee. Cactus Jack hammered down by the bell.
Boy, he just ran Gary Young and Bruno's heads together, too. Look out, though, Fuller. And now Gary Young over there. Oh, look out.
And the ball goes on. There goes Fuller. As Jeff puts downtown Bruno and Cactus Jack. And here comes Jeff after... We got to take a break as Dundee runs Jack into the post. Jeff and Bill Dundee working on Cactus Jack, and Jack heading out. So, brawl all of a sudden, man. I got to tell you, Fuller out here talking about what a bum Dundee was and no man letting his kid jump in and protect him and all of that, and he found out. Here comes Dundee, went flying right over this thing and hit Big Fuller. Woo!
And then Jeff Jarrett came out, and the stable came out, Cactus Jack, Bruno, Gary Young, the whole thing, and boy, what a mess we had out here for a while.
How about a recap?
Right.
Yeah, finally got quieted down. Let's recap, Davey, in the minute we've got left.
Opening match of the day. Mike Davis, Tommy Lane, going to the Rock and Roll RPMs, going against Tommy King and Rodney Napper. The Rock and Roll RPMs got the victory. A little under 2 minutes was the time on it. Jeff Jarrett, Bill Dundee in the match, officially in the ring. Boy, they looked good. They were going against Gary Young and Cactus Jack. It was a battle. It was a good match all the way. Eventually what happened, Downtown Bruno ended up in the ring. That was a disqualification. Also, Jamie was in to try to help out after Bruno got in there, and that's when Robert Fuller jumped in, loaded up that boot, no doubt about it. I saw him doing it. He climbed the rope. He was going to jump down on Bill Dundee. Jamie tried to protect his dad, and Jamie ended up getting hit right in the back with that boot. Brickhouse Brown defeated the Assassin. A little over 2 minutes was the time on that one. And then into the six-man match, Sean Baxter, Billy Travis, and Ray Odyssey looking good. This was a good match, too. Rough and Ready and Blue Knight going against them. But the team of Sean Baxter, Billy Travis, and Ray Odyssey ended up with the victory, and they were in control most of the way. 5 minutes, 18 seconds. The record books, it says they won it.
Yowza, we've had the first announcement about the Renegade Mayhem that's coming up in September. We'll have more details for it as the weeks go by. We got to get out of here. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.